so ain't no coming in. Catch me shooting with my twin, but we ain't. I say catch me shooting with my twin, but we ain't PBN. We ain't got up to go to niggas kill their own friend. You know when the cook get the show what they always in. Trap niggas be pussy on my brother, I ain't shaking. She thought she felt the dick, but the top was stuck right in my bed. Like when you went, you responded, posted on the key. Everything changed, even Gloss got the switches on. Nothing ain't died, all I got the clicking up. Fuck the beef shit, I'm be the griffin, fucking chicken up. I told you I break bottles, so that's a wife, I'm finna spit them up. Y'all know what type of time I'm on 50 double low. Let's slam on cut throat. Hey. Niggas send it threats, but I ain't dead. I wish a nigga tried. In that charger playing that big key, bitch, I'm still. I say in that charger playing that big key, bitch, I'm still alive. Shout out to them hoes that we fucking on the other side. Catch me in the city on 15, down through 11. Bitches fucking goofies, why the fuck you let them get you? I say bitches fucking goofies, why the fuck you let them get you crazy? When I get my nut, big go crazy, gotta come and say. He got hit on one, now we gon' kill him. He ain't learned his lesson. When they lose a guy, don't come outside, cause them niggas stress. Thank God that you survived, you still alive, boy, that was a blessing. I some shit like Coke, better yet, bitch, my cousin Kevin. Niggas send it threats, but I ain't dead, I wish a nigga tried. In that charger playing that big key, bitch, I'm still. I say in that charger playing that big key, bitch, I'm still alive. Shout out to them hoes that we fucking on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah. That's that's that 1500 watt, man. Y'all go check out that 1500 watt. Young gangbangers. Yeah, man. The questions a lot of people be asking me, man, do I think Baby and Slim still fuck with Terrence Gangster Williams? Being that that's their blood brother after the snitch allegations. And they just keep it behind the scene because of the politics of the music industry, blah, blah, blah. The question is, do they sponsor Terrence Gangster Williams, which is their brother? I respect and I got nothing but love for Terrence Gangster Williams. That's my opinion right there. My opinion, they brothers, I'm sure they, do business. It's a business. But I get a lot of questions because, I did a big interview with Terrence Gangster Williams, total respect and very appreciative. But a lot of people come to me, man, you think Baby and Slim still fucking with Terrence? My opinion, I think they do. I don't think that they brothers and they just cut their brother off for the rest of their life because of some snitch allegations. I just don't believe that. I'm not going to cut my brother off for nothing in the world, under no circumstances. Now, it may be limits if a nigga a pussy, different things of that nature. A nigga pussy, nigga, yeah, it's going to be definitely limits, but I'm still going to die with my brother. That's just the way it goes. Where I'm from and who raised me. You fuck with my brother, you gonna die. I don't give a fuck what he did. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna definitely stand up for what he did. He gonna be definitely on the front line. He definitely gonna pull the trick. He definitely gonna be, he gonna stand up and be ready to die for that move he pulled. So a lot of people ask that, do I think they still get out? Like I said, that's their brother, So I can't see them cutting their brother off because of some idea. I ain't seen nothing come up on them. They were snitched on. Come on, man, let's be real. Y'all too gangster, man. Stop it, man. Y'all too motherfucking gangster, man. For no motherfucking reason. You want to be gangster for 24 hours, 7 days a week. The man told on a dead man. That's not snitching. I don't give a fuck who said it is. That's not snitching. I would give a fuck who said that snitching. That's not snitching. He told on a dead person. How does snitch after a man do 20 years? He didn't go to jail, rat on a nigga. He didn't bring a nigga to jail. How y'all can't respect a nigga like him? You talking about Terrence Gangster Williams. The original hot boy. Boy, everybody talk about BG, all of them, Cash Money. He said it out of his mouth. Baby said it out of his mouth. He said it out of his mouth. He the original, he the one laid it down. Terrence Gangster Williams. But man, my thing is here, why you niggas want to be gangster 24/7? And no, that's not even possible. You know what I'm saying? You got a south side too, player. But my thing is, who he told on? So you mean to tell me after a man do 20 years and he tell on some dead people and didn't bring nobody in, didn't get nobody indicted, didn't do nothing. He just came up with a plan to free himself on some dead people. Y'all call him a rat. I'm a gangster. I'm from the street. All of us don't agree with that. Every gangster don't agree with that because that's bullshit. That's not nothing. He told us from dead people that can't do no time. He 100. All the way around the board. And he didn't play no games. From what the people saying. The streets saying this. The streets saying this. Stop trying to be tough 24/7, man. That shit ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's a wake up. I'm super sharp. Nigga, shut the fuck up. You go to jail, nigga, you be sitting, won't even be coming out your motherfucking cell, nigga. You know, you wouldn't even be coming out your cell, man. I just can't understand how a motherfucker say Terrence Gangster Williams a rat when he only told on some dead people that can't do a day in jail after doing 20 years. After doing 20 years in prison, how y'all can respect a nigga like Terrence Gangster Williams? Man, I just want somebody to tell me how is this nigga not valid when he went to jail for some murders. He didn't bring one nigga in the jail, not his brothers, not nobody, which is Baby and Slim. How you a rat? How you a rat? And I don't think not one motherfucker on this earth ain't told him his brother growing up as a kid. Y'all too gangster for me. Y'all, then half you niggas don't even know what snitching is, man. I got a question for the whole world right now. And if you're on this live, I want you to comment right there. I want to see how gangster you is with this question right here. If it was a 4-year-old child in the middle of the street, and somebody drove up, got out the car, you was standing right there and shot that 4-year-old baby in the head, boom, and killed that 4-year-old baby, and he drove off, and you was the only person that seen that, and the police pull up getting the baby, and they ask you, did you know who killed this person? What would you say? I'm going to say, this plate, this motherfucker, that color, this, everything. He need to be in jail because it could be your baby tomorrow. But you dumb motherfuckers are call that snitching. Y'all are call that snitching because you can't think. They got your brainwashed. They got y'all brainwashed to believe everything is snitching. Everything ain't snitching. Some motherfuckers deserve to be in jail. Keep us from killing them. But there's no way I'm going to allow a motherfucker to pull up and blow a 4-year-old baby brains out and pull off, and I can put him in jail. He going to jail, and I'm a gangster from my city. I'm from Gary, Indiana, man. A gangbanger, which is, I'm an organization, but I'm just saying. In y'all terms, yes, sir, I grew up as a gangbanger. But if a motherfucker shoot a child in front of me, you going to jail, some bitch, or I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to go to jail. But if I got the opportunity to put your ass in jail and sit on that stand and tell them you did it, you going to jail on my clock. But a lot of y'all afraid to say that because y'all got to be validated in your hood. If you're a real nigga, what you feel is right. No, I don't got no such thing as a motherfucker can't tell me what's real. I live for me. And if I can stand on it and be willing to die for it, then it's real. But I guarantee y'all will call that snitching. And y'all will let that motherfucking baby die in their streets. And then tomorrow it can be yours. So what will my real gangsters stand up and tell me what would y'all do if a 4-year-old baby run out to the street to get her ball, a beautiful life, and a nigga pulls up and get out the car and just shoot that baby in the head. Boom. And pulls off, and you standing there. And the police pulls up and say, who killed this baby? Can you identify this person? What would you do, big gangster? My clock again, he going to jail. I'm gonna be on the stand like a motherfucker with a smile on my face, and then go back to the hood and shoot dice. Yeah, because I'm validated. I validate myself on gangster shit. I don't need you to tell me how gangster I'm, man, or what I did wrong or what I did right. You know, who the fuck is you? Y'all live by too much bullshit, man. Find yourself, fool. Find your motherfucking self, man. Find yourself. Just because a person don't got on $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 worth of jewelry, Jordans, and name of true religion, don't mean he ain't rich. Don't ever think just because a man ain't got on all that shit, he not rich. A man can have money and just ain't into all that. See, that's what's wrong with people. They judge a book by its cover. Half the rappers that y'all think got money ain't got a dime. This is honest God true. And they got on fake jewelry. They creating. But y'all ain't here for me. Y'all think everybody rich because they standing by a nice house and a nice car. I deal with a lot of industry people. Been for many years. I've been doing this shit. You know? But back to the point, the subject at hand. Do y'all think Cash Money, Baby and Slim still deal with Terrence Gangster Williams? Which that is their brother. Because he has snitch allegations that he told on dead people. That can't even, goddamn it, go to jail. How y'all consider this man a rat? Please explain that. Somebody in the country. This man a stand-up guy in my eyes. All the way around the board. All from what I got, if it's about dead people, that man, I could have told on 20 dead motherfuckers. I wouldn't have gave a fuck. I go commit a crime with him. Because he did 20 years like a stand-up nigga. Got caught up in the case and then bring it soul down. How the fuck you can't goddamn respect a nigga like Gangster, Terrence Gangster Williams? And here come Boosie, take the gangster out your name. That nigga too hard for us to. Come on, man, stop all that. Don't sit your ass down with Boosie. And I got total respect for Boosie. I fuck with Boosie, but he just ignorant sometimes. He's not a leader. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely a follower. He think he got knowledge. Boosie damn near a clown. Because he don't have no sense of direction. He's a fool with money. You know. And that's sad for Boosie to have so much money and a voice and can't even uplift the people in that damn time. Boosie goes and teach the kids how to get killed by the police. But y'all afraid to say this. I don't gotta kiss Boosie ass. I don't need nothing from Boosie. So I'm gonna speak the truth about whoever and whatever. What good is Boosie doing for the people besides destroying the mindset of people? I'm not tripping on Boosie gangster rap because he's spitting out his soul and where he comes from. I respect that. But at least on top of that, put some love in the game, man. Show the kids the right way. Show the youth. Don't kill the generation to come. And we suffered enough for them. We suffered enough for them, Boosie. Then you get all in Terrence business. How you gonna consider that you don't got nothing on this man to prove to you, but you jump all in this man business? But not that I approve of nobody talking about your child, because I go to war with you about your child, Boosie. But that's because you be in people's business that you ain't got no business being in. And then you just say dumb shit. Why would you get pulled over by the police and do all this ignorant ass shit as a celebrity and people watching you? Now the kids doing it. Now you done got 5 kids killed on the blood of your leadership. On your leadership, these are the things you don't think about, man. You a leader, whether you got a voice, whether you like it or not. You have to give back. You have to save a life. That's why God bless you. But you're not using your tools right. You will be punished. God gonna double fold you, Boosie, if you don't change the game. Because you have the opportunity to change the game. I'm not saying not give us that gangster shit. Give us that gangster shit. But conduct yourself in a proper manner in the public. use that as entertainment. You spend out your life. We love that. We love that. That keeps us eating off you. You know, the energy, we love it, but we live that. That don't mean teach the kids and teach the kids today to live how we live. We spend our blood. And at the end of the day, we want to tell these kids this is not the way to go. Where's our true leaders, man? Where's our true leaders, man? Terrence Gangster Williams is one of our true leaders, man. He went to jail for murders and this, that, and the other. Did not tell, did not go down on nobody, didn't bring nobody with him. 20 years later, he told on some dead people. And y'all ain't respecting this man, slandering him. And he's trying to do better with his life. He's having fun. He's joking. He don't care what you say about him. You don't make him upset. He's at peace with himself. Kevin Gates is at peace with himself. I'm watching these dudes because these dudes younger than me, and I've been around a long time from state to state, thugging in these trenches, doing things with different people. But Boosie is a man of ignorance, man. And y'all need to start telling this fool that, man. Because he's a leader and he have a voice. He too hard for his own good. Boosie act like he the only motherfucker in the world that caught about it. Nigga, you a nigga for one. You black, so you had to come up doing your thing. And it's everywhere. What makes you different? What makes you different is teaching the kids not to go through what you went through, Boosie. That's what makes you different. That's what makes you different. Not being the same dumbass motherfucker you was 20 years ago. Let's make it make sense, Boosie. Boosie badass. And I got respect for your music. I respect for you, and I got respect what you stand for. But at the same time, man, if you ain't helping these children, then fuck you. You damaging what we trying to put out. And any other motherfucking rapper that got a voice like you, if you gonna spit that gangster shit, which we need, at least tell the kids that this entertainment. Tell the kids that these entertainment, man. Nike boy, shout out, my brother. I pay close attention to you. You spit that game, Nike boy. Yes, sir. Respect. But Boosie, if you gonna spit the gangster shit, make goddamn sure, man, you come and clean up the mess, man. Stop leading our children the wrong way, man. We shedded the blood already. And any motherfucker that's doing it at that age, at Boosie age, is a damn fool. It's like, nigga, you can't be gangster. You can't suffer the life. You can't be doing that because your heart ain't gonna let you destroy the children. Only real gangsters gonna love hard because they had so much pain they went through. And when they look at children, they want to make sure they don't go through what they went through. These are God children. Those are real gangsters. Y'all gotta know the difference between gangsters. And a lot of y'all don't know the difference between real gangsters, and y'all don't know the difference between snitching. And like I said, and I'm going to say it again, and if anybody on here watching, is this a 4-year-old child in the middle of the street, and a man pull up, gangbanger, gets out his car, shoot that 4-year-old in her head, and you the only person that can send this bitch to jail, what you going to do? Let me tell you what this gangbanger going to do. This gangster going to do that been in the street. I'm validated all through my city. I've been in the gangs, doing my thing, been in the pension, all that shit. He going to jail on my clock, and I'm going back to my hood, and they're going to respect it. He going to jail, I'm going to be the first motherfucker like this. That bitch-ass nigga right there, him right there, and I'm going to validate myself afterwards. I'm not going to need you to validate me. God going to validate what I just put down. That's the only validation I need. I know I did right. I sent the motherfucker to jail that need to be there. That need to be there. I don't got to live by what Boosie's saying. I don't got to live by what these fake ass rap niggas saying. I'm living by my codes and gangster and what I've been through. Because I'm really one of those guys. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm one of those guys. Because I love the people today. When you've been through so much drama and so much pain, if you don't come out loving, then you really ain't been through nothing. Especially the children. Man, it's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible for you to be demonstrating this kind of act. But you a gangster. Man, I don't think y'all understand, man. I just think y'all just be listening to these niggas, man. I be dissecting these niggas because they have leaders and they have voices. And every time they talk, I look at a child. I look at a child. I look at a child and say, damn, this nigga 40 years old. And he have no remorse for the children today. We ain't going forward. Man, we going 100 steps backwards. When you looking at all these motherfuckers like Cartoon 53, Diesel, and they is poisoning the minds of the people. Now, when I go beat Crip Mac ass, guess what we gonna do for the community? We gonna go feed the motherfucking homeless. Cause we got the same kind of heart, and we gangsters. But the fight got to go on. But because it's business. It's business. Yes, I'm gonna whoop Crip Mac. It could be in LA, Vegas, anywhere. It don't matter. But guess what me and Crip Mac gonna do after I knock him out? We got to go feed the homeless. That got to be in the contract. And we got to show the kids that a Brotherhood, Fifth Avenue one day, from Gary, Indiana, gangbanger, go against the Los Angeles Crip, gangbanger. And all we did was punch it out, drew a little blood, and went and fed the home together. We have to teach the children. We have to teach the children. We got to know the difference between what's a snitch and what's not. We have to learn to validate ourselves. We have to learn to stand up for what's real within us. You know, in my opinion, whatever you can stand by, whatever you're willing to die for, that's what's real. Not what the earth, what they putting on the earth. That real getting a lot of people killed. That type of situation. I ain't get this old to be no damn fool. And I've been in all the trenches and fought murders and all kinds of shit. And I'm from Gary now. Ain't no state, no cross the world, no gangsters in the next. I don't give a fuck if you're from Virginia. You got gangsters everywhere. So I don't move by that. People put too much on that. Niggas will blow your motherfucking brains out anywhere. And that's just real talk. But the question was, how in the fuck is Terrence Gangster Williams a rat when he told on people that's dead? And then nobody pulled up one motherfucker he went to court on somebody suffering behind. If it is, pull it up. And then it'll be another conversation. But at this point, he's a stand-up guy. He's a top flight guy. He suffered 20 years and told on some dead people. That's what it is. And I vouch for that. That's real. He got out of jail to help his family do what he got to do because those guys are dead. Nobody can suffer. Rest their souls though. So yeah. And do y'all think Baby and Slim still fucking with Terrence? Me, in my opinion, if it was my brother, I wouldn't give a fuck what he did. I'm dying with him. I just be dying next to a rat because that's my blood brother. And that's how my daddy raised. I'm not pushing him to the wolves. None of that. I just be limited on what I do. But on top of that, I'm gonna make sure he be on the front line. Because that's the men that we are. If you do something, be willing to die for it. Don't run behind me because I'm gonna push you up in the front. You should have did that. You made your bed in that line. That's just real, man. That's just real. Niggas that want to be hard 24/7, 7 days a week, especially at the age of 40, I can understand from 11 to 25. Once you get past that, if you still trying to be known, go on somewhere. Go on, you playing. And at 30 and 40, you just strange. You just strange. And that's just how I feel about it. I don't know who else feel about it. I don't know what nobody else feel about it. Man, y'all can find me at Stacey Brookshire Instagram. And at Stacey, I go by my government. At Stacey Brookshire Instagram and at Stacey Brookshire, at Stacey Brookshire Facebook. But yeah, we was talking about Terrence Gangster Williams, man, and Boosie, and you know, them type of guys, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, I just feel like Boosie messy, you know what I'm saying? But he gangster, but I don't, nah. He too hard. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then you got to, you know, when you know, some of the things that Charleston say, it really makes sense when he say, You were never the killer. You sent kids at somebody, and hopefully Boosie doing right by that guy he sent to jail. I mean, like, he sent off. These things has to be spoke on, and some things, like, because but Boosie don't want nobody in his business, but Boosie and everybody else's business. And that's the honest God truth. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. That's what we're here to do. This channel here is about keeping it real. I don't give a fuck who he is, because I'm gonna accept what's coming to me when it's about me. But Charleston made a little sense when he said, Boosie, how do you give a fuck? Somebody said that about your kid, but you send somebody else 15-year-old child off, which I don't know if you're 15 or not, but if that was the case, then you out of order. You out of order. Somebody need to tell Boosie that. See, a lot of times these YouTube channels is good for the people that's got money and rich, because they friends are afraid to tell them who they are. You know what I'm saying? We don't gotta know you would be a person. We can listen to know who you are by the words come out your motherfucking mouth. Because real gangsters, they've been the way you at and then heard the words come out your mouth, and we can dissect you and know if you're a pussy nigga. I swear for God. On Brotherhood one way, I swear for God. I can dissect you from right here and ain't never see you in my life just by the words that's coming out your motherfucking mouth. Because some of y'all might want to be lawyers and doctors and, pilots. And all I ever wanted to be was a gangster. So you put your time and effort into those things, and I put my time and effort to the streets of being a gangster. So I got a master's degree in that. So I'm a science and a mathematician at birth in them gangster shit, and on gangster shit. Boosie is a damn fool with some money. And he's dangerous. And I ain't talking about dangerous killers, because everybody do that. I'm just talking about mentally dangerous. Because he don't have nobody around him to tell him the truth and who he is. He holler, nigga, you 70 pounds. You couldn't do that around no real niggas the way you talk to people with money. You couldn't do it around me. I be done punch Boosie in this motherfucking shit. Fuck you gonna do it? And up the strap like you up a strap. But he got these clowns around him that ain't gonna tell him nothing. That's why Boosie dumb. Let's keep it 100. And most of these niggas that's getting fucked off and getting jammed up and getting killed because they don't have nobody around to really kill. I respect motherfuckers like Snoop Dogg, Baby, Slim, Master P, Puff Daddy. These niggas are living because they have some type of moral and integrity about their money and their gangster. A lot of these other niggas, look at what they do. And how they get all fucked up because they not playing the game right. You got to pay attention. And this rap shit real. These niggas that's rapping be niggas in the streets sometimes, So yeah, But I just be want to share some light, man, on, if you in the game and you 40 and 30 and 50 and you ain't giving back, fuck the money. If you ain't raising a child mind and keeping a child safe after you spend your struggle, then you don't need your platform. You don't need your platform. And if you are authentic enough, they understand you and know what you've been through. And if you give it back, it's more pure. It's more real. They can look at you like an OG. That's why a lot of gangsters get out of jail. Chiefs and different board members who just get out of jail, go back to their hood, being all cocky and get their motherfucking brains blown out because they come back and think they still run shit. No, it's new sheriffs in town. If you come back and be the OG you supposed to be and giving knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, then you're going to live and them young niggas going to take care of you. That's why I'm still living today. I was in the Fed joint for 11 years. I seen a lot of niggas get out of jail that was cheese and different gang members don't go home in the last 2-3 months and been gone for 10, 12 years. Go back trying to run their old neighborhood. Man, do you know us niggas that was 12 and 11 when you left and they 21 right now? Gonna blow your brains out. You going out there talking about, I check a bag in, pay your tabs. I ain't doing that, man. Niggas are silly, man. For real, man. I don't like nothing about Charleston White. Let's get that understood. But some things he say be valid points. That's all. And I take the values because I take the good from anybody. But he the devil. Because he's destroying people's mindsets for $1. This is what this all about, y'all. This is about money. This is what this about. It's about money. He goes to the extreme. When you dissing people, dead people, man, you can't justify that. When you diss people's children, you can't justify that. Now you diss T.I.'s son and you diss Boosie's son, but damn, you saying they're adults. Tell us explain what was your excuse for dissing King Yellow's daughter, which is 3 years old? Charleston White, you can't explain that one because she's 3 years old. She only got a developed brain. So this is why I'm trying to tell y'all he's tricking you with the wordplay. And he's laughing at you. He's tricking you with the wordplay. And then you thinking he is this, y'all talking, you had no fuck can this man be a savior? And then he flipped it with but you ain't said nothing about Turkey. Nigga, that's all game, man. To make up for with that part of this, you got to dissect it. If you're not a scientist, then you can't understand the devilish things and the animalistic mind states of Charleston White. If you're not a scientist and a mathematician, you ain't gonna understand him. He tricking you with the wordplay. All the time, he out for the money and to destroy his words. And when he going at these rappers, it's not because they're rappers or gangsters or this. He probably got family members the same. It's because he's jealous. He have a jealous soul. Y'all got to listen to me. Charleston White has a jealous soul, and he jealous of T.I. and Boosie and all the other rappers and this and another. Because you can feel you can hear the hate and the envy in Charleston White. He caught a break by going viral. Now he pulling all that hate and jealousy. You could tell he was anybody that had some money in the neighborhood growing up. He hated him. He probably was the nigga dropping a dime to get him out the way. He that type of soul. I'm against Charleston White because he come to destroy. He come to destroy. And y'all laughing with this man and don't even know he putting your children under gunfire. Y'all have to pay attention to the leaders because this is going to cost your children to come. We have to remove these kind that ain't feeding the children brain with positivity as they perform. Once you become a leader, it's your job. It's your job. Once you become, when you become and you have a voice, it's your job, especially if you're an old gangster. If you're doing anything other than that, God gonna destroy you twofold because you know better. And if y'all don't understand what I'm saying, it's just like with Boosie. Man, when the police pulled you over, all you supposed to do was conduct it yourself because you should have said, man, I got a lot of people paying attention. I'm finna save 100 people, 1,000 people lives. Jay-Z did that. That's why I love Jay-Z. He's not a messy bitch. Half these niggas y'all think gangsters is messy bitches. Pay attention to them. Jay-Z told y'all to sit tight, and spit that game at you. He was giving you, that's why God blessed him with be a billionaire. Because he used his tools right. Boosie taught your child how to get killed and murdered in the street by the police. Boosie said, get out the car, tell him I'm smoking weed, and then use a leader. Oh, that hurted me so bad because he did not perform at the level he's supposed to perform that, man. And his friends tell him, go, Boosie, yeah, cheerleading them on. Boosie, you a gangster. Boosie, you ain't your motherfucking gangster. You's an idiot. And I tell Boosie that in his motherfucking face. And I put that on my dead child. Because I tell him that out of love, out of concern, out of being a big brother. Nigga, don't you ever perform like that. You got millions of children watching you. Even my children. You just killed my child. But y'all don't think like this because you ain't been through nothing. You ain't been through nothing. I walk with God 24/7 and I'm a top flight gangster. I know how to think. And I'm always cautious of what I do when children around because I don't want them to get killed on my clock with my thinking when I'm supposed to know better. Boosie's supposed to perform at a high level because he's supposed to say, I'm a leader. And thousands of children watch. I'm finna show my people how to stay alive, how to make sure they do shit right, you know, and this, that, and this how you walk away clean with no static. Boosie showed these kids how to get their motherfucking brain because he thought he was, I'm going to go put this on live. I'm going to put it on, bitch, you just storing people. That's what you should say. I'm going to conduct myself in a manner and then I'm going to put this on live. Y'all got to pay attention to these clowns, man. Everything ain't funny. Because we get old enough to time to leave this earth. We got to clean up mess. Got to clean up mess. Don't be afraid to clean up the mess. We need real gangsters to lead, but looking just like me and doing what we doing and spitting out our past and giving y'all our past experiences. They're talking about the prison wars and this, that. I'm all right with that because hopefully it teach you and they're giving you an example. If you go to Amazon.com, look up my book called "Let the Truth Be Told." Let me show you. You look up my book. I'm telling you a life about my story. A life. I have a book out on Amazon.com. Got a lot of stars in it. You know, top authority. A lot of people. Back in my time before the feds got me, and when I got out the feds, I wrote a book, and the book is cold and it's real, true story. But I talk to children at the end of this book. You know, my job. I talk to children because that's my main purpose. My last years I got to give back. But that's my book. That's my name. Damn, that's my story. I'm out of Gary, Indiana. But y'all go get that book off line for $15 Amazon. And it's called, wait, let me see if y'all can see it at the bottom. It's called Let the Truth Be Told. But you got to put, that's me on the cover. You know. It's me on the cover. You know, I was a little slimmer. I did a lot of time. Let the Truth Be Told by Trayvon Hazlitt. This book is real, man, and in depth. You know, and in depth. A lot of stars in here with pictures back in the days. I come up in the Alpo days, and you know, New York. I used to wear the big gold chains. I was all in New York when Alpo was doing their thing, and blah 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 blah. You know, so that's why I'm saying I've been doing shit a long time, but. My story, I went to prison, federal prison in 1999. You know what I'm saying? I got out in 2010, you know? And that, you know, called a couple more. That's another story. We'll get to that as time go on. But you can go check that book out, and it's telling you my life story. But at the end of that book, my job was to tell the kids, don't do this because this is what you're going to end up like this. Suffering. If you're not here, if you're at this age and been through shit, if you're not doing that, you don't need no platform. That's our job, man. You know, and we appointed for that purpose. You know, people like Cartoon 15, you can tell they devils. Cartoon 53, they devils. They looking for clout. They looking for money. I'm looking for a bag too. I want some money, but I'm gonna get it by blessing my children, blessing these children too, because this is a job. I'm a YouTuber. This is a job. You know, but I'm not gonna take this platform and be the devil on it. I'm gonna talk my shit, but it's gonna be real shit if I'm beefing with another YouTuber or beefing with somebody, you know what I'm saying? But that's where it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You know, this, that, no. But at the same time, at the end of everything I'm doing, it's to uplift a child. You know, and sometimes God sends us out in different ways. You know what I'm saying? I could be a sheep, but in wolf clothing, you know, amongst a lot of wolves, but I'm really the sheep to save lives. That's what a lot of us is that's really on these platforms and doing things in the hoods and still, you know, performing. We here to say, no, man, don't kill that brother. Because God puts us in the belly of the beast. Some of us have to do jobs, do that kind of job and sacrifice for God. And that's been my job for a long time. I stays in the hoods. Don't you got to put some into, you know, that's my job. And it's continue to be my job because I love the kids. You know, but besides that, man, we got to start telling these guys who they are because if they're rich and they got friends, they're not gonna listen to their friends. No, I mean the friends not gonna tell them the truth because they're looking for a penny or a dollar. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a motherfucking thing from you. I'm gonna go get mine out the mud. I ain't asked any motherfucker in my city have I ever been broke. I'm from Gary, Indiana. My name is Station Brookshire. I'm Valley 100. You know. And stand on what I believe in, man. But I ain't gonna keep y'all, man. I came here today to tell y'all about Terrence Gangster Williams Boosie and certain things. But I was really talking about Terrence Gangster Williams. And do y'all think Baby and Slim fucking with their brother? Or would you throw your brother to the wolves because of something he did? We're human. People make mistakes. I'm not even saying what he did is a mistake. If all y'all got on him and him telling on some dead people, that man valid than a motherfucker. Respect. Y'all have a great day, man. Peace and love. Gary Boy.